Hello, good people. This is Sherry with Sharika Originals. In our Tuesday Live, JC Chandler mentioned that she had a bead soup challenge. And I had been wanting to play with some of my beads anyway. So I pulled out some of my beads and I pulled out my memory wire. So that's what I'm doing today is I'm going to make a bracelet and a necklace using this memory wire. I have some links to the memory wire that I get from Amazon in the description. I also have this memory wire cutter because this wire is very strong. It holds its shape no matter how you stretch it. That's what's so great about it, but you really need a good strong cutter to cut it. So I use my memory wire cutter and it makes it pretty easy. I start out by making a circle in the wire, and this wire is very strong, so you have to really show it who's the boss. So I make a little circle. I turn it around about two times to make a closed circle. And then I start to put my beads on very randomly. I did have sort of a color combination in mind. I wanted them to be bright. So I was trying to use a lot of red and yellow and orange and those colors because my natural tendency is to use blues, greens, and purples. So I was consciously trying to avoid using so many of those and trying to press myself to use more reds, yellows, and oranges. And I'm really happy with the way it turned out. And it's kind of a mindless kind of a thing. This week, oh man, it's been a really busy week. This time last week I was in Puerto Rico. So when I got back, I had lots of work to do. I had orders to get out and just all kinds of stuff to do. But because I was so busy, I was saying, Lord, I know this is what I asked for. So I was saying, boy, when you're asking the Lord for stuff, and then when you get it, it's like, oh, Lord, can I handle this? Can I do all of this? So I didn't complain about it. I just put my head down and got my work done. I was cutting so much on my machine that I had to stop and clean my machine out, and because it wasn't quite cutting right. All kinds of little things crop up. And but I got my orders out. I didn't get them out as fast as I normally do, but I did get everything out. So after I finish this video, I can take a break. But that's why I'm glad that I decided to go ahead and do the bead soup, because it's almost mindless. You don't really have to think a whole lot. Just pick up the beads and put them on the wire. So this is the bracelet that I'm working on. And then once I got the bracelet made, then I do have to be more intentional about my colors because I want my necklace to match my bracelet. All right, check it out. I did want to tell you that when I'm doing a memory wire bracelet, I normally cut about 4 or 5 circles, but this time I think I did about 7. So this is going to be a bracelet with a lot of rows. And I also made more rows on my necklace than I normally do. I think I did 4 or 5 rows. When I say rows, I mean the circles that I cut. I just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I cut like that. When I'm at the end of my wire, I make another little circle and I close it off. Sometimes I might put some extra beads on there, but I didn't do it this time. This is the wire for the necklace. You'll see up in the corner it says necklace. They also have memory wire for rings as well. So you can just about get memory wire to make whatever it is kind of jewelry that you want to make. And it comes in different colors. Well, it comes in gold and silver. That's what I've seen. Gold, silver, and kind of a brown or a bronze is what I've seen. Here's the necklace. It goes around 3 times loosely. And if you want to wear it as a choker, a closer choker, you could wrap it tighter. And here are my 2 pieces. They do match. All right, good people, this is Sherry. You know the drill. Please like, share, leave me a thumbs up, leave me a comment. This is Sherry saying, as always, be blessed.